All right, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to go over why it's important to plan for tomorrow, how it can make you more productive, and just make you overall better at basically everything. So, I wrote some stuff down on my phone here, kind of go over it. So, planning for the next day. You got to know when you are the most productive. So this is going to be morning, afternoon, or evening. So if you're trying to, wake up in the morning and get all your stuff done in the morning, but you're real groggy and sleepy and you know you're just not going to be productive, then you need a plan to get your stuff done later in the day. Or for myself, I have the most energy in the morning, so I have to wake up, get ready for the day, and then bust all my stuff out at the beginning of the day because towards the end of the day, I'm basically useless. I'm just a big jelly blob floating around. Don't ask me to do anything physically or mentally demanding because I don't have it in me. So knowing when you are most productive is going to be important for you to get the most done. So make sure you're planning that out wisely. Planning the next day can be a game changer for your productivity in several ways. It can increase your focus and clarity. So, what you want to do is prioritize, basically having a list of what is the most important to least important thing of the day, right? If you have something that is like, I have to get this done no matter what, then you should probably bust that thing out. Or you also need to know yourself, right? So, if you're someone who needs a little bit of, I guess you could say, motivation to keep going and move in the right direction, then maybe you could start out with a small task, right? Just the easy one. Maybe put the dishes in the dishwasher, sweep the floor or what have you. Get a couple things going, get a couple things knocked out under your belt, and then go ahead and tackle that big item. Or if you're like me, I got this big item, this big thing weighing me down. I'm just gonna wake up, get ready, and then just go straight to tackling that thing. That way, to me, it feels like a weight off my shoulders, and I got the rest of the day off. So make sure you are planning it at the time of the day you have the most energy, and make sure you're prioritizing what you need to get done that works best for you. Reducing, yeah, so this also, it reduces this decision fatigue. So what I do on my phone, actually, I go through and I think like throughout the day, like, so for today I'm going to go through and be like, okay, so I need to do this, this, and this, and I'll go ahead and I'll put that in my calendar for right when I wake up, or maybe like 20 minutes after I wake up. When I'm eating breakfast, it'll ding on my phone and it'll say, hey, you need to do this today, and you need to do this today. And so I'll have it, and I'm like, okay, I need to do this. And then as it comes through my phone, it's kind of like my priority order. So that's kind of how I do it, because I think of things throughout the day. And if you just go ahead and put it in your phone and schedule it for the next day, you don't have to worry about it anymore. It's not in the back of your mind. It's gone. It's going to come back to you. You're good to go. And another thing you can do is like what we do for clearer goals is we have a big whiteboard in our living room, and it's called our action board, and we write down things we want to do, like maybe this week, some medium term goals, something we want to get done within the month or next couple months. For an example, running, like we wanted to run for a few months, so we did that. Now we're just kind of focused on lifting, and maybe it's like join a martial arts or something, as like a New Year's resolution. You can write that down as like a long term goal. So having an action board can be very beneficial for having clearer goals, and that basically just helps you stay focused and have less distractions. Estimated time length. So this is going to be important because there's some things that you can only do realistically on the weekend because it's going to be more than a single day event. Like it's going to be a 2 or 3 day event. You might have to take some vacation to get this big thing done. It could be clearing out your backyard, for example, like what I'm trying to do. That's an entirely a weekend project. I cannot do that really during the week because it just takes so much to get up there, get ready, get everything done, shower, and I can't do it in one day. So you have to know, the time length. So, set your goals appropriately for the day ahead. And another thing is getting in the flow state. So for me, right here on the computer, what I need to do was wake up, get ready, eat breakfast, just do everything I had to do. I had to do a little bit of house cleaning, just kind of get everything off my plate, off my mind. And then I came on YouTube, checked YouTube Studio, right? I did everything I needed to do before I started doing my video. That way, once I start doing it, I'm concentrating on this and I'm working only on this. And another thing too is to put your phone down. For me, I got the Google phone. If you put it upside down, it automatically puts it on Do Not Disturb. So when I go to work, I just put this thing upside down. No one can call, nothing can come through, unless it's like an emergency. So my wife, she could call through if I have it on Do Not Disturb, because that's how I have it set, right? If it's an actual emergency, you want to be able to come through every time. I swear. So yeah, make sure you have. Okay, I'm sorry, y'all. It happens every time I do a video. That maybe I need to plan for that. Maybe I need to close the door or something for these dogs. But yeah. So flow state, boom, there you go. Perfect example. That knocked me out of the flow state. I forgot where the heck I was. And another thing too is just having pride, right, in the things you're doing, having accomplishment, self-accomplishment. You're making lists, you're checking them off. You can go back and look and be like, dang, I really crushed my goals today. I did boom, 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 right? I did 3-4 big things I needed to do, or one big thing and a couple other small things, and you got these lists and you're knocking stuff off, and it just makes you feel better because you wake up and you're like, you know what, I am productive. And having that self-accomplishment, it just makes you feel better, helps you reduce stress because, if you don't get things done, now you just kind of have it like weighing in the back of your mind and you're like, oh man, like you're thinking about it, like, oh, I should have done that, but I didn't do it. So now it kind of just builds up as more stress, and that can come out in other ways of your life, that aren't going to be, positive, right? Because that could go towards, maybe you lash out at your partner or your friend, or maybe you're short with someone, because you got a bunch of stuff in the back of your mind that you probably should have just done anyway. Increased ownership, things of that nature. And for me personally, I talk a lot about being productive and doing all this stuff, but also you need to find time to relax as well. And what I do, like I do enjoy playing video games and doing stuff from time to time, but I can't sit down and play a video game unless I've gotten up and I've just kicked butt all day long. Like I just wake up and just start knocking tasks out and just getting things done. And it's like, I did enough today where I feel comfortable that I can finally relax, and play that video game or watch that movie or whatever it is. So, planning things out can help you be more productive, can help eliminate stress, and then it can give you that personal satisfaction that, I've done everything I needed to do today. I can fully relax. I know not everyone's like that. A lot of people can relax and get nothing done, but for those of you who need to feel accomplished before you can relax, make that list, knock it out, get it done, and then just actually relax, because relaxing is important. And remember that planning is the first step. You have to be flexible. Sometimes things don't always go as planned. So planning is important, but don't be so rigid that if something else pops up, it ruins your day. Just relax. It's a plan. You can move that to the next day or the next week or whatever. So that is also important. Every plan is just a plan, right? You plan to shoot for the stars. You only make it to the moon. That's okay. You still made a plan. You got further than everyone else who didn't plan. And yeah, having your roadmap. And that's pretty much it. I pretty much covered everything. I summed it up. So, make the plan, write it down, set the notes in your phone, know when you're going to be most productive, make sure you're getting your sleep and doing everything else, behind the scenes, but, just make the plan, hold yourself accountable, and then get it done, right? Maybe you don't have the discipline to do all this. I think maybe I'll make a video on discipline in how you can build your own discipline up. People who need that video are not going to want to hear the video, but, I'm going to go ahead and write that down to make that discipline video. There you go. Look at that. I'm already planning for the future on this video. So, yeah, there you go. Perfect example. So, that's pretty much it. Follow the tips. Write the stuff down. Do it when you're most energetic. Don't be so rigid with your plan that it just throws you off, okay? Because I've been there, everyone's been there. You have to be flexible. It's going to take time. If you're not doing it, it's going to take time to get it. But you can do it. You can be successful. You can plan. You can go out there and just kill the day and be great. So that's pretty much it. I hope you liked the video. I hope you found some value in the video. If you did, please like, comment, share, subscribe. I'm going to have a bunch more videos like this coming up in the future on just, personal development, how to be better, things of that nature. So if that interests you at all, please, again, like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next one.